Hello and welcome to this week's news bulletin from the Christian Institute. A judge at Teesside Crown Court has said that a teenage rapist who attacked a 14-year-old girl wanted to experiment after browsing through online pornography. The 15-year-old boy, who was sentenced to 3 years in prison, bound, gagged, beat up and raped the girl in an attempt to reenact what he had seen on the internet. The NSPCC has warned that children as young as 5 are committing sexual offences due to the influence of internet porn. And a conference on child protection in Scotland has heard that sharing sexual images by sexting is taking place among children as young as 8. Meanwhile, Sue Borelowitz, the Deputy Children's Commissioner for England, has told the Education Committee that the whole issue needs to be taken more seriously. She's also worried that some head teachers are failing to take action to tackle sexual exploitation over fears that the reputation of their school could be damaged. The BBC is to broadcast a lecture which compares the way Britain treats gay people with the crucifixion of Jesus. As part of a series of talks on Radio 4 in the run-up to Easter, Benjamin Cohen, a gay rights activist, will directly compare the sense of abandonment felt by people who come out as gay to being on the cross. Mr. Cohen will say that the words of Jesus, my God, why have you forsaken me?" echo his own experience of rejection as a gay man. Critics say the BBC has sunk to a new low by using the crucifixion to push a gay rights message. A spokesman for the Christian Institute said, "This is typical of the BBC's socially liberal bias, which tries to distort the Christian message at every turn. Using the crucifixion to push a gay rights agenda is a new low and another slap in the face to every Christian who pays the licence fee." President Obama has called on the Supreme Court to overturn the decision of 7 million Californians to support traditional marriage. Voters in the state backed a measure known as Proposition 8 in 2008, but opponents say it is unconstitutional and have launched a legal challenge. The case is due to come before the National Supreme Court later this month, and President Obama's administration has filed a brief saying that gay couples should be allowed to marry in states where they are offered legal rights as domestic partners. But the Family Research Council has accused President Obama of going back on his word. President Tony Perkins said, "For the Obama administration to now challenge Proposition 8, federalising what is a settled matter under Californian state law, is an act of brazen hypocrisy." Meanwhile, in Finland, a bill to introduce gender-neutral marriage will not progress to the full parliament after it was rejected by their Legal Affairs Committee. The bill was proposed by Alexander Stubb from the National Coalition Party, which forms part of the government. However, campaigners for gay marriage are now planning to use a citizens' initiative. This means that if they can get 50,000 signatures in support of redefining marriage within 6 months, the Finnish Parliament will consider the issue again. The University of Birmingham Christian Union has been re-affiliated to the Students' Union 7 years after it was expelled for refusing to have non-Christians in leadership. The Guild of Students ejected the CU for breach of the university's equal opportunities policy, but have now reviewed the position and said the group can restrict the leadership team to students who are in sympathy and agreement with the Christian Union's basis of faith. The CU's president, Cara Forster, said they are delighted about the readmission, adding, "The CU is excited and praises God for this new opportunity to further the gospel on campus." The Christian Union will now once again be allowed full access to room bookings, financial grants, publicity and representation during Freshers' Week. Supermarket giant Tesco has agreed to stock a very special Easter egg this year in 450 of its largest stores. The real Easter egg is unique in that it explains the Christian understanding of the Easter story on the box and contains a free activity pack inside. Since the egg was launched in 2011, supermarkets have been reluctant to stock it, but the Meaningful Chocolate Company, who manufacture the real Easter egg, still managed to sell around 250,000 through mail orders. But now, with the support of the Archbishop of York, Dr. John Sentamu, and Bishop of Hereford, Right Reverend Anthony Priddis, Tesco is putting the fair trade egg on its shelves. Sainsbury's, Morrison's, Waitrose and the Co-op have also agreed to stock various quantities. David Marshall from the Meaningful Chocolate Company is delighted at the breakthrough. He said, "Our aim is to change the Easter egg market forever by making it more spiritual, more generous and more faithful." The company aims to donate around £60,000 to Tradecraft Exchange through sales of the egg. And finally, a mother of quadruplets who resisted pressure to abort 2 of her children has celebrated all 4 babies' first birthday. Emma Robbins and her husband Martin from Bristol were repeatedly advised during visits to hospital to terminate 2 of the children to increase the chances of the other 2 babies surviving. But Mrs. Robbins said she had an overwhelming sense of love and decided to do everything in her power to give birth to 4 healthy babies. She added, "I knew that each time I looked at my surviving babies, I'd also be thinking about the ones I'd lost. The thought of it broke my heart." Reuben, Zachary, Joshua and Samuel were delivered 2 months early by caesarean, joining big brother Luke in the Robbins family. It's been a very busy 12 months for mum Emma, but she says it's been worth every minute.
It's quite an emotional day for me today, obviously, trying to imagine where I was this time last year. But we have conquered the first year, and I'm very proud of where we are and what we've achieved. It's been extremely hard, but yeah, we've made it.
Well, that's all for this week. For more information and regular updates on all of our stories, plus much more, visit our website at christian.org.uk. Until next time, goodbye.